Okay, Ecotone. No more clear than the day it was introduced to me. I love this concept. It is defined as a region of transition between two biological communities. An example is a marshland between a river and the riverbank, which is quite a beautiful metaphor. I love the way Sandy explained it. It made me think of it in more abstract ways. I'm currently in Ireland, but I've been traveling through Ireland and Scotland, and I've been thinking about Ecotone every day. Some of it was on the moss on the brick, that being the space of Ecotone, some of it being the overlapping of my family history, the different trees reminiscent of trees at home, the houses, the way they lived versus how I live now, where our lives collide. Everything is more of a kind of a stream of consciousness, abstract thought, but it's a beautiful feeling I have, but hard to articulate. I also have been listening to stories of, conflict with religion and communities, like in Belfast, the differences and conflicts between the Protestant and Catholic churches, and there's certainly overlap there, but there's also divide, and I think that space of Ecotone isn't always a beautiful, flourishing, positive place. There can be decay and rot and chaos. It can be a transition from infancy to toddlerhood to adolescence that might last your whole life. Through any stage of life, any day, there's transitions. A mood from happy to sad or sad to happy, a song going from one instrument to another, that space in between. A sunset, a sunrise, shadows, with accents. I've been thinking about linguistics, language, different art. I noticed in Scotland a lot of people had I noticed three people had Native American tattoos, and I noted, hey, at home we've got people with Celtic tattoos. So I think that is sort of a beautiful tonality where we are trying to reach the other and trying to blend in a beautiful way. I don't know that there can be any stop to examples, honestly. The sounds of nature in a city with the sounds of the city. There are, I think of my family, where I overlap with my similarities with my mother, where I overlap with my similarities with my father, with my aunt, with my niece, with my brothers, nieces, and brothers. Anybody I encounter, there's an overlap, and sometimes it brings up subconsciously negative emotions if we're projecting onto them things that we don't like about ourselves, and sometimes it can bring up positive ones if we're bringing up things we do like about ourselves. Empathy is in and of itself a beautiful ecotone, I think, if we're looking at emotion. I don't think it ever really ends.